Happy New Year and welcome to the first video of 2023. Let's start strong with Antimatter Dimensions, which came out on Steam recently. This is the first achievement I ever got. But I was trying to make it really full screen, so it's gonna look like Leaf Blower Revolution, at least for now. Here I decided to reset the game just to show the first few actions I'm going to take. So if you want a series on this, is views, likes, comments, subscription. I already did a video. Was just a trying out video, but this is for a series. Now that it's on Steam, it might have a second win. But the question is, how do I make this interesting? Like here, I have to wait, right, for several seconds. So I think the solution will be jump cuts and speed up. So I'm gonna show you in this video the type of format this series would look like. So instead of buying one like this and waiting, we're going to speed things up. Like this, for instance. Just before we go into achievements, we'll check them out. But that's ×4, and we might go even faster than this. I'll build a video as I do the voiceover. So 2 achievements, and there seems to be a fair amount. This should be a lot of fun to figure out, try to get them all. And I notice these strange things going on. I think there's a lot of mystery surrounding this game. That's something I find fascinating about it. That's why I'm interested in playing it. I've seen some people talk about it, certain terms they use. Yeah, I clicked on it. As I said, when the secret achievements, often if you click on them, now I'm clicking on all of them. Often if you click on one, you get one. I got it. Just a guess. Eventually I'll look things up. By the way, I'm a complete noob, okay, so please be patient with me, but I learn fast. Will I put money in the game? I don't know yet. First, I need to understand, well, first of all, let's see if there's a series. If there's a series, once I understand things a bit better, then I will decide how much money I put in this game. And if it's worth it, then please let me know in the comments if it's worth putting money in the game and what should I buy first. Seems to me that the interface is different from browser, isn't it? I remember having trouble with tick speed. I didn't understand what it was, but here it's very clear. So all I'm doing right now at the absolute beginning of the game, this is still ×4 footage. I might have to go faster. All I'm doing is buying 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, whatever is available and tick speed, hoping to get enough fourth antimatter dimension so I can reset for the first time. And let's jump right to that point. As I do in every game of this type, I tested the offline games, and in 2.5 hours I went from 6E10 to 7E15. This guarantees that I will be ready to reset for the first time. We're back to normal speed because my first reset. And let's see what it's about for those who haven't played this game. If you're a veteran at this game, please bear with me. As I said earlier in the video, I'm gonna go over the basic stuff. So reset your dimensions to unlock the 5th dimension and give a ×2 multiplier to the first dimension. 5% to infinity. So I don't know what happens when you reach infinity. I did not look it up. I will look up things only when it's absolutely necessary. So we have 2 types of resets for now: dimension boost and antimatter galaxies. What I'm going to do is hit confirm. We're gonna read what the left one becomes because it changes, and we're gonna read what's on the right. My goal now is just to show you each of those resets to save some time. Now resetting will unlock the 6th dimension and give a multiplier to dimension 1 and 2. Then I would assume it would unlock the 7th one and the 8th one. That's what I need. Let's go on the right side. Okay, so if I reset on the right side, I need 88th antimatter dimensions. So reset your dimensions and dimension boosts to increase the power of tick speed upgrades. So I would reset absolutely everything. It seems to be like it's a second layer of reset. Is that a correct way to look at it? Please let me know in the comments. Now I'm going to show you some back-to-back dimension boosts because it's always the same thing. I did lose the part where I unlocked the 6th dimension. I'm going to skip that one. That would be the second boost. Just got a 3rd boost, and now we're going to go back to back to back to back. Well, okay, maybe not so fast because we already unlocked dimension 8 with this dimension boost. That's the 4th one. And the 5th one turns into a multiplier, ×2 multiplier, that over time, very quickly, will affect every single dimension. We'll take a look at that in a moment. But first, we have to interrupt and look at the concept of sacrifice. Then we'll look at some secret achievements. Then we'll do that back to back I was talking about all the way up to Galaxies. Once you have 5 boosts, you have access to Sacrifice. You have to reach the 8th Antimatter Dimension, and we'll take a look at what it is exactly, my understanding of it at least. So what it's going to do, it will remove, that's what they say here, first to 7 Antimatter Dimensions for a multiplier on my 8th dimension. So your latest dimension is the one that does give you antimatter. All the other ones are multipliers. Once that's done, after a while, it will become available again, and it's multiplicative. For instance, if that multiplier was to reach, in fact, I'm going to show you. Okay, I made the footage faster. We're gonna wait for it to become available again. See, now it's available. I'm about to click on it and we'll describe what it will do. The number that you will reach, you can do it mentally. So if I go 1.5 times 4, it will be about times 6. But if you click on it, it will tell you. By the way, that's the type of format that I'm thinking about doing for this series. So please let me know in the comments if you like this format for future videos. You see in the box there, it says it would give me 8.4 and now 8.5, right? 8.6. So when do you do it? I don't know what's the best strategy, but I went with wrong numbers. I said, I'm gonna go up to times 10. I think that's what I did this time. So sometimes I go times 5 and then I go times 2, you know, to go times 10, and then times 2 again to go times 20. I don't know, there's a method to it, probably, but I just go with my gut feeling. Okay, so let's talk about hidden achievements for a moment, then we'll move forward. Here I'm getting the 30 live hidden achievement. There's another one also that seems pretty straightforward, but I might have to look them up. I have a question for you. Does it contribute to the multiplier that you get from the other normal achievements? If they don't, I might wait. But if they do, what I'll do is I'll look them up and I'll try to get everything I can. I'm still very early in the game, but I'll get all I can. Then as I move forward in the game, get some more. What I was thinking of doing is probably a video one day talking only about that, just to avoid spoilers for those who don't want them. I don't know how cryptic they are, but anyways. Okay, I had less boosts than I thought. These are the 2 last boosts that I did. And next one, this one, will affect dimension 1 to 7. And if I was to get an 8th one, all dimensions would be affected, but I won't even do that. And look at that, I forgot to talk about automation. Automation is very important. I deleted some of the footage, but thankfully we got this, so it will automatically buy dimensions for me. The good news is after I buy a Galaxy, this does not reset. Fantastic for quality of life, as I'm gonna have to repeat the same actions for a while until I reach infinity. Okay, now I'm ready to do a Galaxy reset or buy a Galaxy. I'm not sure of the term. And let's look at tick speed 1.125 for every time I buy a tick speed upgrade. Okay, let's see the effect, and now it's 1.145. so that's gonna take a long time, I think. I don't know, I guess it will accelerate over time, but look, I have all my automation, as I said, that I keep. That's great. So the way automation works, I think it has to be ready to buy 10 at once. And when you're gonna see it in action, because we're done, we're gonna look at achievements. Right now I'm just buying it manual. Oh, that's because, yeah, I didn't make any antimatter, so it needs antimatter to work. But look, if you wait, C2, 3, so once it reaches 10, it should buy automatically. Let's see. I'll demonstrate how automation works for the people who don't play this game yet. If you don't, it's free, huh? So I invite you to check it out. It's really fun. I know it's all text and all, but it's pretty fun. And it auto-bought, so it's pretty nice. Next video, I will be very close to having reached infinity, because there's nothing new, unless there's something new that I need to show that I haven't shown before. But I can't think of anything. So let's take a look at the achievement real quick. A bunch of them are Steam achievements. There's enough of them to maybe make it a 100% achievement journey. I would assume acing this game could take a while, but it's no worse than Cookie Clicker, I would assume. So 2 years? I don't know, please let me know in the comments. How much time does it take to get every single achievement there is, including the hidden achievement that you can see here. Once again, I'll do my research to get them all on my own. Anyways, we'll see what will be the main theme of this series, if I make a series. And once again, views, likes, comments, and subscriptions, that's what I'm looking for to decide whether or not I make a series. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.